Hey there Cosmic Warriors, and welcome back to another video. Okay, so in today's video we are going to be taking a look at the glow, applause and aliveness of those of you who have Sun located within your 4th house within your natal birth chart, but also for those of you who have the sign of Leo ruling your 4th house within your birth chart. So on that IC. However, I would also like to mention that this video may just resonate for those of you who have a Leo moon as well. But before we do get started, make sure that you give this video a like if you like it. Also make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and to click that little bell icon in order to keep yourself updated with further content from myself. And one more quick thing to mention, if you would like to know more information all about your Sun sign, your Sun house, along with your Leo house and your 5th house within your birth chart, then I have created a Leo season/archetype ebook. So what I am going to do is I'm going to provide a link to that ebook in the description box below so that you can pick up your copy today if you would like. Alright, so with all those introductions out of the way, Sun in the 4th house and Leo ruling the 4th house individuals, let's do this. Okay, so if you have Sun in the 4th house or the sign of Leo ruling your 4th house or a Leo moon, then what this suggests is that you're someone who is a family orientated individual, or at least you're very much conscious of your family. You're very much conscious of your roots and your upbringing. And you also might really appreciate and love the moments and the memories that you share with your family and with your loved ones. See, spending time with your family may just bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, or you might feel the most alive whenever you're really around your family, or whenever you're around the people that you deem as family. And even if you don't have the best relationship with family members, or if you don't see them as much as you would like to, you still might be someone who truly strives to create a family of your own one day. And you might seek to create a living situation that feels just very warm and cozy and protective and safe. Somewhere to call your own, somewhere to settle into nicely, somewhere that really helps you feel at home overall. Though kind of going along the lines here of feeling most alive around people that you deem as family, okay? It might be very important to you that you find certain individuals within your life that you can trust and that you can properly emotionally bond with before you decide to welcome them into your life, or more specifically here, into your home. And when you do then create this sense of belonging with these individuals as mentioned, then it's these people that become a part of your pack, so to speak. Because they're the ones who become your people. They're the ones who become the family that you create within the world. And so it's these people that you host and you invite over for parties and social gatherings, etc. Which, can I also just say here, you might make an amazing host. Whether that be you inviting people into your home, or you being a host outside of the home where you're organizing events and so on. And you might actually light up whenever you are hosting people that you love and appreciate, and you may also truly light up whenever you're just showcasing your home to these individuals. So whenever your actual family visits, or whenever your close friend visits you, you provide them with so much attention. You might provide them with a lot of warmth and a lot of generosity, or you might encourage your guests to express their needs whenever they require something from you. Seriously, you might treat your guests like royalty, Sun in the 4th house, Leo ruling the 4th house individuals, whenever they do visit. Or you might create a space within your home that is strongly about self-expression and having fun and just really being creative. Wherever you end up living, you want to make sure that it fully expresses who you are as a person. You want to feel like you can just be yourself at home, or you want to feel as if you can just let your hair down and release everything from the day, as you kind of just walk in through your doors and you just kind of go, oh, I'm home. It feels so good to be here. However, this is not to say that all of you are going to feel this way about your home environment, because for some of you, maybe home wasn't the safest place or the most supportive place growing up. But still, it's these things that you strive for. Though seeing as I mention this, perhaps your family relationships have really impacted you and shaped you as an individual, whether the relationship with these family members was a bit of a struggle or more on the easier side. But whatever the case may be here, maybe family ties will always remain as a part of your identity, whether you're aware of it or not. Perhaps some of you base your personal living situation on whether or not you're close to certain family members, suggesting that you're not the most, you're not really the type of person to go off and live in another country away from your family. Or even if you do decide to live abroad, then perhaps you would often just make sure to visit home a little bit, you know, you make sure to check in to see how everybody is, and you would still miss your family. So you might make sure to visit on the holidays, or you might make sure just to try and see them as much as you possibly can. Then again, maybe for some of you, you would just much rather prefer it if you had no emotional ties with your family due to difficult experiences that you encountered growing up, such as a loud and obnoxious and bossy and demanding parental figure within your life, or parents just constantly having to be the center of attention over you and other family members. But as much as you want to part ways and find a safe space of your own, it's still these family experiences and these family connections that they kind of stay with you. They live within your memories and they live within your subconscious, and they continue to be a part of your past conditioning no matter how much you try to shake them. But following on from this point, maybe your confidence and your ability to express yourself has been strongly shaped by your upbringing. And so if you were encouraged by your family and your upbringing to express yourself, then perhaps you're this inwardly expressive individual. It's something that is just second nature to you without you even having to think about it. Or if you weren't really encouraged or supported by others within your living environment to express yourself, then perhaps you're more reserved, slightly more reluctant to put yourself out there and into the spotlight. Now, it could be that you're just a rather private person, regardless, someone who would much rather prefer it if your personal life was shared with loved ones or within the safety of your own home. Maybe you actually appreciate the feedback that you receive from your family members and from your loved ones and from people that you just trust, because you think, well, they know me the most, so obviously I'm going to go to them with my problems. And also, I think because you know within your heart of hearts that they care about you and that they have your back. After all, like I said, once people become a part of your pack, they become your people. So it makes sense that you would confide in these individuals than the average public individual just out there who you barely even know. Furthermore, it could also be suggested that the relationship that you have with your father or with your mother has really played a significant role in your life. Maybe this person has played a strong role in shaping your emotional foundations, or perhaps you're a highly sensitive individual towards this person's needs or towards their applause and their approval that you receive from them. Maybe growing up it was your father or your mother that was the first person that you would run to show them what you created in class or to show them your grades. Or maybe this person would fully embrace anything that you would create growing up, resulting in you having this attitude of, well, my father or my mother says I'm great, so I must be great, right? On the other hand, however, perhaps for some of you, you feel as if your creations weren't truly emotionally supported by this particular individual, or even just by your parents overall. Then again, this could have specifically been a father figure that was just more hidden from you. Maybe your father growing up had other responsibilities to attend to within the home, resulting in this kind of rift between the two of you. So in this way, perhaps you're someone who subconsciously seeks after his validation and his love. Though, whichever way this played out, maybe there exists within you this tendency to seek applause from the people that truly mean something to you. So to be appreciated really by your family, or by your friends, or by that person that you have a crush on, or by that individual that you are in a relationship with. So to seek attention from the people that make you feel something for them. Now the same could be said when it comes to the people that you admire or appreciate overall, such as people that inspire you or people that you feel elevated by. And whenever you do feel inspired by others, you might not hesitate when expressing your emotions outwardly. And the same could also be suggested whenever it comes to love and relationships. Though still, bringing this back to the home life here, perhaps the home is where you glow, you shine the most. So you might like to entertain yourself at home, or you might like to dress up at home, you might like to do your makeup and be all glam at home, put on different shows, or you might enjoy making personal creative changes to your home often, like painting the walls or completely refurbishing everything. Likewise, your own individuality and your ego might loudly show itself whenever you're at home and whenever you're around your family members, whenever you're around the people who you feel the most comfortable with. So this could be you putting on your favorite music whilst you cook and then you're just sort of dancing in the kitchen. Or this could be you playing games with your family whenever they visit. Basically here, Sun in the 4th house, Leo ruling the 4th house individuals, your home life is where you create a space that feels so good to you. Though another thing that I want to mention is to do with family traditions and rituals, because maybe you're someone who is very, very much conscious of these things that run through your family line. Perhaps for some of you, you seek to recreate these traditions within your own life, or maybe for others of you, you seek to do things in a way that is much more authentic and original to you, but still also being consciously aware of those family traditions and values from the past. Maybe holidays and vacations excite you because you really love the feelings associated with these times, further implying that you can be quite a nostalgic person, quite a reflective person who likes to look back on past experiences that made you feel happy and warm inside. And I also think that you can be quite a sentimental person as well. And if it is that you're the type of person who is much more traditional whenever it comes to family, perhaps you wish to settle down and create your own family one day, as in a literal giving birth type family. Or maybe you just put a lot of your attention and a lot of your focus on repeating those habitual patterns and family cycles. Then again, perhaps you're the type of person who focuses a great deal on your own inner self-development. Maybe you are a very introspective person as you deeply reflect on your emotional triggers and your reactions to things. Or maybe you reflect a great deal on the person that you are and on the person that you wish to become. But following on from this point, maybe you ponder over your life purpose a lot, and so you often question why you're actually here or what your mission is on this earth. Basically, you're someone, Sun in the 1st house, Leo ruling the 1st house individuals, who goes internal a lot of the time in order to kind of see into yourself, in order to get in touch with your ego and with your individuality. Though having said that, you might also be quite protective, quite guarded when it comes to your ego as well, suggesting that sometimes you can shield your ego. So for example, maybe sometimes you don't let on to others that you're feeling a certain way, Or maybe sometimes you appear confident when really underneath you're terrified. And I guess in a way, this leads us on to the last thing that I want to mention when it comes to these placements. And that is how your emotions and your inner security are very much tied in with your ego and tied in with your personality. And how these essentially then also contribute to your aliveness and to your glow. So for example, if you ever feel sad or if you feel kind of low, maybe you can have this tendency of identifying so much with this particular feeling that you then walk around thinking that you're the person who is sad, you know, it's who you are basically. Also further suggesting that maybe your glow can lessen a little bit because you don't really feel the most alive, so to speak. But then just as much, you might feel happy or upbeat and energized. And then it's these same emotions that sort of become a part of your personality as well. And then further suggesting this increase of your glow and then you feeling much more alive. Now, it could just be that you really do embrace whatever emotions you feel because to you, they're all very much valid. But I also think that these changes in moods can make all the difference between you feeling appreciated and loved for who you are and you feeling forgotten about and sort of out of touch with who you are. Though whichever emotion it might be, it's you, Sun in the 4th house, Leo ruling the 4th house individuals that can be very much in tune with your inner world. Very much in tune with what it tells you about yourself, with what it tells you about your ego and your individuality. Okay then, Cosmic Warriors, so that concludes my video on the glow, applause and aliveness of those of you who have Sun located within your 4th house, and also for those of you who have the sign of Leo ruling your 4th house and a Leo moon too within your birth chart. Now, if you happen to have any of these placements, then definitely let us know what you thought of the video in the comment section down below. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And of course, if you would like to see more videos from myself and you have not yet subscribed, then make sure that you click that subscribe button and make sure you give this video a like, remember. And I will be back with another video very, very soon. Bye!